Hello, my screen name is Lemmings, and I'm the creator of ThatsMyBIS. A lot of people have popped onto the website over the last couple of days, and I just want to make a quick little video to touch on a few things. First off, a lot of the feedback that I've been getting has been very extremely positive, which is a bit of an exception for the internet, so I consider myself a little bit blessed there. Second, people have submitted a lot of great ideas for feature requests. A lot of them are ones that have been floating around for quite a while, but it is beneficial to even hear the same idea multiple times, because when I hear the same idea several times over, it gives me a good idea that I should go ahead and probably implement that thing. If one person only ever asks for something, it might not get a lot of attention unless I very strongly feel like it's a good idea, but if I'm hearing the majority of the community ask for something, I'm probably going to give it more consideration. On that note, I want to also address a few other things. When I made ThatsMyBIS, I did it for my Loot Council guild that I was in, and we were a little bit sweaty about Loot Council. I think that's one of the major appeals to World of Warcraft Classic, in my opinion, and probably the Burning Crusade as well, is loot distribution and making the decisions around it is a very interesting problem to solve. I mean, that's why I made this website. But that being said, this website serves a very specific function and a very specific purpose, and that is for these sweaty Loot Council guilds who want to see all the details, and we want to go back and we want to make sure everything is kind of just right. Now, with that being said, there's a lot of cool stuff on this website that could be carried over to other loot systems, and that's something that I would love to do. Unfortunately, I don't have the time and capacity to actually do that. So for instance, one that's come up a few times is Onslaught. The Onslaught loot system has come up and people have been like, yeah, this is a really cool system, we want to use it, as well as other little tweaks and modifications people want. Now, when people have a request, I'll usually try and add support for it. A lot of the features you see on the website are the result of people asking for certain features. For instance, if we go into the admin settings here, I can see there are settings for limiting what raiders can see or whether or not they can access certain stuff. When I originally made the website, I didn't have these features and I didn't have them planned. I intended for this website to be one where everything was completely open and transparent and raiders could edit their stuff. That's why there was an audit log. If someone was doing something fishy, there'd be a trail. But I did add these features because a lot of people requested them, and not everyone wants to run their guild exactly the same way. However, when it comes to other stuff which is a little bit different, such as Onslaught, and they have their own kind of system, which I'm sure is a fantastic system, but it requires a lot of different logic and a lot of things to be tweaked or a little bit different than what we have here, to the point where if I were to support this system, I would be creating a different application. My priority with ThatsMyBIS is to make sure I focus on taking the features that I have here, taking the function and the purpose I have here, and making sure I do as good of a job of it as possible. I don't want to move on and start supporting other systems until this one is like near perfect or about as perfect as I can feasibly get it. So that also means there's a lot of features which I simply won't really give much consideration or work on. Someone asked today about adding internationalization or localization to different languages, and my answer to that, unfortunately, is just a flat out nope. It's a very big feature which will require a lot of time and effort, and it would basically take away from other features that are more important to making Loot Council work. But I have here, if you go to the repository, you can see there's a backlog of stuff. These aren't really ordered for the most part. I've just been adding stuff in here. I'll come back to it maybe once every month or two and go and organize the things, move things that have already been done over to done. A lot of times there's things sitting in here which have been done, just haven't been shown over there. There's other features that I add which don't get recorded in this system until I come back a while later, add them in, and immediately move them over to done. But anyway, just wanted to reiterate kind of the focus of the website, and I do want to say thanks for all of the positive support and feedback you guys have been giving. It's been fantastic. And yeah, let me know if you have any feedback. You can find the button down here to go to the server Discord, or even if you just want to tell me how much you love my website. Thank you so much. Thank you, and have a great day, and thanks for your support. Bye-bye.